today's class, we are going to discuss about Unit 3 Word Processing Intermediate. So, in this chapter, we are going to study about MS Word, Microsoft Office Word. In this, we will study the following unit is divided into 10, uh, 11 sessions. Session 1 Modifying layout of a paragraph. Session 2 Managing headers. Session 3 Managing footers. Session 4 Managing styles. Session 5 Document template. Session 6 Working with page and section breaks. Session 7 Applying character formats. Session 8 Insert graphical objects and illustration. Session 9 Text wrapping. Session 10 Inserting objects. Session 11 Insert shapes, symbols, and special characters. Basically, we have already worked on MS Word in previous class, in junior classes. So maybe all of most of you have worked on it. So see beta, what differences it create. Modifying layout of a paragraph. How a systematic paragraph affect the readers. You have already learned the basics of word processing. Now consider a situation when you're writing a lengthy article that spans several pages and you need to make it easier for the readers to read it. See in this is the complete paragraph. Okay, and it is very difficult to understand from where to start. It looks sometimes kind of hectic. So, but if we see the next para, it is arranged and formatted. You can see what is culture and gender sen- what is culture and gender sensitization. So you can see that here we can see this is a question. So now it is divided into three para. So based on this, we can study and understand it very properly. So that is the main role of formatting in Word. Using paragraphs, you can break continuous text to one or more sentences. This way, it is a lot easier for the readers to understand and enjoy the content. In this exercise, you will learn to work with paragraphs and layout. I would, one important part of working with the resumes involves alignment. So, beta, if we talk about the resume, in resumes we are following the proper alignment. Okay, your text will not move here and there. So, all these things we are formatting. So here we are going to start. You may come across situations when some bullet points don't line up, or where there are empty spaces that complicate editing and revising. So now what you do? Open a new document in a word processor, click on page layout and tap on the ribbon. Click on the this icon on under paragraph group as shown below. The paragraph dialog box appears. You can see the options for automatic alignment, spacing, etc. that you can set up. See, I'm going to show you here what you need to do. Go to page layout. Okay, then go to paragraph. In paragraph you have to click on this tab. Okay, paragraph setting. Then afterward you have seen the preview. This is the default alignment. You can see centered, justified as you want to keep here. In left, the paragraph will start from the left side. In centered, it start from the middle. In right, start from the right. And justified, it equally distributed among the lines like that. Okay. Now this indentation, how much space between here? Okay. Spacing between and after paragraph. It will leave the space between after the paragraph. Okay. If you click on tabs, it will show you the position. Tap top position from left side and from the center and right. So based on this you have to select Okay, so let's continue to read. You can specify the tab stop position by mentioning the stopping position box. After specifying the tab stop position, click on set button and the tabs window appears. Note you can also set the initial tab stop position value from the default value 0.5 by specifying the new value under default tab stops. You may specify the value which the tab stop by giving the value specified along with the unit like 7 centimeter, etc. Click OK. The ruler of the document will be marked with L-shaped symbol at 2, meaning that tab stop position has been set at that position. I already show you this. So here your session 1 ends. This is your activity which you have to perform. What you need to do, create a detail giving below. Like this you have to make a detail and you have to format this accordingly. Next session, managing headers. Headers are text or images included at the top of the page. What are the headers? Which basically here we are writing the logo, titles of the paragraph. Suppose you are writing the school name. Okay, so these are known as headers, which goes top of the page. Headers are text or images included at the top of the page. They usually contain important information such as company or department name, logo, page number, name of the author, etc. Separated from the work or actual document area. Notice the header in the above document. The title application will be included on all of this document. So here you are going to study about the header. How to use header. First you have to go to insert on the ribbon, then click on the option header and footer group as shown here. Then these kind of list will be appear to you this, and after that you have to select which type you want to in your page. See how? First go to insert, then afterward you can see here header and footer. Okay, so here we are going to talk about header. Click on header. Do you notice this? These are the styles which you want to place in your page. So any one of this you can pick. Suppose I'm picking this. Here you have to add a heading to your document. Suppose I'm writing computer class. Now see your header is placed here in page number 1 computer class. So like this you can write your header of write the name of your book, etc. Now try to inserting any predefined option from the list and observe the changes at the header of the. You can insert the page number at any position within the header area by selecting the alignment option page number. You can also change the page number format of the page number by clicking the under page number option. Okay, suppose after this I'm going to change page number. Okay, so how you want to page number and where you want it. If you want page number at the top, you can change it from here, top of a page, bottom of a page, page margins, format page number. So all these options you have given here for the page number. So from here you can edit your page number and you can change its format means style. Next exercise, open the file saved in the last exercise. Give an appropriate name in the center of the header section with your school name on the left hand side. Download a logo from internet or use a picture insert on the right. This work you will do in practical work later. Now managing footers. Footers are text or images included at the bottom of the page and may repeat in all the pages of the document. The procedure of creating a footer is similar to that of headers. For example, if you wanted to create a textbook, you can include the name of the textbook using the headers and the page numbers using the footer option. This makes the document look neat and organized. To create insert footer, so you have to follow the same steps as I mentioned earlier. See what you need to do. Go to insert, then afterward, now this time you have to go to footer. So these are the footer style you want to apply. Suppose I want to apply this. So here you will at the footer you will get here. Type here whatever data or things you want to type here. Okay, suppose I want to write here page number, so you can insert page number. You want to write the book name here, etc. Now next, managing styles. Styles or style sets are predefined or customized option used for creating good looking professional document with less effort. You can find a number of styles available within word processors that can be applied to a document. So here, how to apply styles. So basically, if we are talking here about these styles, so this means normal. Normal means it will create a space predefined. So here, if you don't want any space between the text paragraph, so you can choose no spacing. Heading, it will create a good heading for you like this. It will create headings in this design. So these are the predefined styles which you can follow in your pages. So we will get this at home, then ribbon. From ribbon you can style your or you can pick your style. Okay. Also you can create a style or you can create what are the formatting you have done. You can create it. Session 5, document type. Templates or document templates refer to a sample fill in the blanks document that can help in saving time. Usually templates are customized documents that may have sample content, themes, etc. For example, if you want to create a resume, you can use a resume template and modify only the section that require changes. So for this, what you need to do? First, you need to go File, then New, then select the type of templates you want. Let us see from where. Go to File, then New. So here you can see there are several templates are there. Okay. Based on this, you can pick any one of this and create your page. This is welcome to World 2018. If you want to make a resume, you can pick this and just only changes the basic content which you want to change. Here it is downloading. Wait a second. Okay. Now what you need to do? You can change the picture. Here you can write your name, education qualifications, profile, what you want to put here, everything it is given here. So only just doing editing, you can create your resume very easily. Okay. So for this you don't need to go any computer shop, etc. So your homework is to create your resume by own self and try to post me. Thank you.